Hello and welcome to Drawing with Floof. And today we will be drawing Stranger Things characters. Again, this is a part 2, so if you want to see the part 1, where I do a couple of your other favourite characters maybe, I'd recommend going and checking that out. The link will be in my description. So I honestly can't remember how I did this last time. I had written out some sort of a plan, and I can't find it now, so this will be very much an improv video, but I think I talked about the drawing process first, so I'll get that out of the way for this one. Now, if I remember correctly, and I might not be because it's been quite a while since I drew this, for reference I'm recording this end of March, and I drew this December-January time, so forgive my mistakes. But as I was drawing this one, Joyce I was really happy with. I thought she looked really cool, and Hopper, man, I can't even remember their names now, it's been a while, I was not so happy with. I thought his face looked weird, and it looked like literally everyone other than Hopper in the whole wide world. I saw various celebrities in that face, but as it went through, I progressively ruined them somehow. So Joyce, well, not ruin them, because Hopper turned out pretty good in the end, but I was really happy with Joyce's face and how she looked once I'd edited her. As you can see right now, she has a double chin for some reason, but then I was doing some shading and I accidentally made her eye fully black, and then it looked really weird. Whereas Hopper, his face was quite hard to get the proportions right of because he's so square, but once you do it, then I don't know, Bob's your uncle, I guess. Well, he's not, because if it's the Stranger Things one, he's dead. Man, I really should have drawn Bob. Maybe I will at some point. Maybe I'll make a page dedicated to just him. But I was trying to go for the main people and Alexi, because, you know, Alexi. At this point in the previous video, I would start to yap about Stranger Things, but also in that video, I gave myself little pointers to yap about, so I knew what to actually base my topic around, but I don't have that right now, and I can't really remember much from the season now. It's been a while, so this attempt might not go very well. I'm pretty sure I did write down Jopper as my main point. Joyce and Hopper, absolute queens, might I say. One of the best ships in the whole series, after Max and Lucas, or at the same level, I don't know. I'd say they're probably only slightly less because Joyce and Bob, but obviously, as we've already established, Bob's dead, so, you know, R.I.P. Bob. Yeah, Joyce also, the best mum in the world, more than Karen, I've got to say, because she knew about it, and she went through being called, a freak, because, well, not really, because she just lost her son, but the judgments for her little flashy light collection was quite harsh, but she's, so badass and just a queen. Like Karen, the mums in this series, Karen, Joyce, Steve, they're just the best characters, really. Also, side note, kind of unrelated, but I also am running out of things to say already, so it is related, right guys? As I'm looking for gifs and stickers to add to this video, I'm editing as I go along. All of them are the hand, petting a person sticker. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll show one here. Hope you enjoyed. But just all of them, it's the entire thing is just that, and I mean, fair enough. I agree, I guess, but it's pretty crazy times, you know? Can you tell I'm trying to drag this on? You'll notice that this video is quite a bit longer than all the other videos I've done so far. It's because this side was more complicated, I guess. To be fair, I prefer the first side, I think, like overall in the quality of them. But this side, A, I think it had one more character, and B, a couple of the characters were far more complicated. The last one, I think, took me like well over an hour, and the second to last one, which I can't remember what it actually, no, it isn't the last one, because I did Alexi last. Nah, why am I trying not to give spoilers? Literally doesn't matter. Scoop's troop, there's 4 of them, so, you know, it took a while. And I think Elle and Max took quite a while as well, which also meant they took a lot of storage up on my phone, because as you can see, I filmed this using the bing bong stopwatch thingy. No, that's literally not it. I have no idea what it's called. Speed up thingy on my phone, so it takes up quite a lot of room, and I couldn't fit it all in my storage card, so that's how much this video was. Just so you know. Anyway, here's Will. Oh, Will, what a little cutie, especially up until that season, and then, you know, he got his little spoilers, by the way. Obviously, probably should have mentioned that at the start when I started talking about Bob dying. Oops. Anyway, but spoilers, season 5, he got his little superpowers, and bless him, I was like, he really needed that. He had such like a sucky little life, poor thing. And then he got to like kidnap Vecna's powers. Like, bless. So cute. Anyway, the drawing, I think it might have been this one where I finally actually started. No, actually, the hand does look pretty dodgy. I was gonna say, I actually started looking at the hands and not just like drawing blobs, so it was okay. Again, this side, just none of them look accurate at all. So yeah, it's kind of depressing actually. But I'm still pretty happy with how this turned out. It wasn't terrible. Some of the shading was nice. I think the cloak was nice. I can't remember, honestly. Love his little bowl cut. And I think the stick turned out weird because I tried to get those little textures in and it didn't work. Will, I don't think I have much time to yap about him, but I already kind of have. Cutie Pie, one of the best characters. Season 1, considering it was all about him disappearing, barely had him in it at all. I guess that's the point when you've disappeared. Yeah, that makes quite a lot of sense actually. Yeah, that's Will of the Wise for you. It's my little boy. Yeah, I like how he and Elle had like a sibling relationship, and I liked to believe that him and Max, I was about to say, were also like bestie boos, because the zombie boy and kind of zombie girl. So yeah, Max and Elle. So this one was quite similar to the Jopper situation. Max at first was better than Elle, but then messed them up. So I don't think Max was ever particularly accurate in this. Still can't see whether I like. She is one of my favourite characters. Probably tell by the fact she's in 2 pages, in 2 different drawings rather than just one like everyone else. Ooh, there's my hair. But I can't tell whether I like the kind of cartoony style or not, or if it just annoys me because it looks like nothing like her. And I actually had 2 attempts to get her right, and neither of them looked good. And then Elle, I felt like I was getting her, but then like too realistically off. And if you get what I mean, she was realistic, but then of the wrong person. Yeah, I tweaked with Max for a while, jeez. But then she turned out decent in the end. Just like, she looked like her, just, you know, in this drawing she's got like mischief in her face. She looks happy in this drawing, in this reference, and then in the drawing she looks like she has no emotions at all. Looking back now, I think Max's problem was that I made her face too long. Like, looking in the reference, it's quite short and like square, like not in a bad way. Obviously Sadie's thing is like beautiful, she's beautiful, but I think I tried to make it smaller and it just didn't work, but neither did making it bigger, so that's that. I can't remember whether those hands turned out good or not as well, so we'll see. Also, apologies. Yeah, this is such a yappy video, so I'm not even talking about the drawing for most of it. Anyway, apologies for my voice. I've got a bit of a runny nose at the moment, so you might hear a couple sniffs. Anyway, the characters. Can't remember how much I talked about Max in the last video, but I'll reiterate that I love her. She's just the best. Also, I think I've decided I don't really like it that much. Like, I don't mind the style, I just don't like that it doesn't look like her. Anywho, Max is one of the best characters. Like, she's a continuous favourite since her addition, and Elle is obviously like the main character, other than, well, they're all kind of main characters, I guess. And I feel like she gets a lot of hate as well, and I don't really know why. Like, yeah, she's irritating at times, but jeez, what is that face? Anywho, she's irritating at times, but like, fair enough. Her childhood was being experimented on, so, you know, we can't blame her for that. And I was very glad when Max was introduced, and then in season 3, best season by around the same as season 1, maybe, I don't know. I really like season 3, but I liked their female friendship. I thought that was really needed, and like that scene where they go to the shopping centre, it's just so fun when they have a little sleepover, and then they completely abandon their friendship after that. Not the characters, obviously the series. I know she moves away, but then they come back and neither of them actually care about each other. They don't get like any kind of reunion or anything. It's really depressing. Like, she saves, I mean, I guess they do kind of have a reunion, but it's not that much. And it's sad because they are such like queens. Because Max and Will had like a bigger reunion than Elle and Max did, which is a bit weird. But hey ho, still love them, still love their friendship. A lot of things in season 5 were a bit weird, so we can't really judge. What is going on with this camera? I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll fix that and you won't know what I'm talking about. Or maybe I won't, because I think it's fine. Yeah. Jeez, I forgot just how long this video was. I thought it was only 20 minutes for a second then, and I was like, ooh, I'm more than halfway through. I've only got, and then I realised it's half an hour, and I'm not even at 15 minutes yet. Jeez. This will be a long one. This will be a lot of yapping. I was thinking we could talk about the controversies of season 5, and like Elle in particular, but I don't really want to get into that because I feel like Millie Bobby Brown's got enough hate in the past. Like, yeah, maybe getting Botox before doing the final season where your character's been like the most expressive person ever isn't a great idea, but it's her body at the end of the day, so you know, she can do what she wants. And also she's done like so much good stuff, like for charities, and I can't really remember what it is, but she's done lots. So I feel like she doesn't really deserve to be hated on. Maybe I do need to fix this camera. It's like halfway down the screen. Anyway, so I'm not going to discuss that in too much detail, because there were other problems with season 5 which are far more important. You know, I won't fix it because it's just fixed itself. Thank you, past self. As you can tell with this side of the page, I think I was going a bit more cartoony, partially because that's just the way it was leaning, and partially because I couldn't be bothered to do any more like fullness. I don't know. That's the dead inside face I was talking about right there. Yeah. I was gonna say something about the thing I just said, but I can't really remember now. So yeah. Not really expecting this video to do amazingly. I mean, it is what, my 4th video, so was I gonna do amazingly anyway? But A, it's half an hour, and obviously short form content is gaining popularity due to our shortening attention spans. That was very scientific of me. I don't know what I'm saying at the moment. And B, because the other Stranger Things video didn't get that many. Well, not many of my past ones have actually. The first one I did, surprisingly, the shark one, got like, whoa, what happened to the camera then? Loads of views. What happened to the camera here? What am I doing? Anyway, like within the first week, not with loads of views, obviously, but like 14 or something within the first week. Well, 2 weeks. So obviously that's my schedule, every 2 weeks, if you didn't know. And I was like really surprised. And then the others have all got like 6. I was like, oh, maybe Stranger Things is more niche than sharks. But I'd have thought it would have been the other way around in terms of what people are searching for. But maybe I'm just late to the trend. Anyway, Scoops Troop. Best part of the whole series, can't lie. So the drawings. My chair just squeaked really loudly. Might have been able to hear that. Steve was quite difficult, I think, because his face was quite large compared to everyone else's. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. But in the end, bless me. Sorry, told you. Turned out alright, as you might have seen whilst I was yapping about views. The lips were like properly puckered up, and I was thinking, man, that's not. Also, as I mentioned in the past video, I did like the silhouettes and outlines first, and then went back to edit it. And this time, A, I made everything really small because I don't know, I just did. And B, I realised I made the heads, and particularly the hair, like way too big. Like, yeah, Steve's got voluminous, luscious locks, but they're not that fat. I was like, whoa, when I had to adjust a lot of things. Robin, I thought she went pretty well, but I'm seeing that I rubbed out quite a lot. Their faces, again, aren't very accurate on this. It's very much cartoony. Like, this is probably the least accurate. Well, yeah, that doesn't make sense. The most cartoony of all of them. So, yeah, but I don't really mind that. Also, Robin's head is not at the right angle. Or at the right proportions either. It's like tiny compared to everything else. But yes, when you're going less realistic, you can do what you want. Can't remember about Erica and Dustin because I can't see them at the moment. I think Dustin's was alright because he's so far back. I didn't get much detail in, which is sad because I do quite like Dustin. But it was also good because it meant I didn't have to do anything. And Erica, I think, went pretty well. Her braids were a bit difficult then. I think everything else was pretty good. Gotta love her outfit, by the way. Like, look at that little diva. Erica is such a queen. Maybe I'll start with her. Erica, yeah, can't spell America without Erica. Eagle squawks. she's just, yeah, she just consistently brought such like fun to the group, and was just like a lovely little queen. Oh yeah, her nose was a bit weird at first, and her lips were huge apparently. But anyway, America queen. Steve, as I mentioned before. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Fix that. Steve, one of my favorites. I know a lot of other people's favorites. She's okay. I fixed it. Steve's. Just the character development was probably the best out of everyone. As I said before, prefer Steve to Jonathan, but don't ship him with Nancy. Him and Robin as well, like, good friendships were like the key to the season. Him and Robin and him and Dustin are the best like duos ever. Yeah, Robin, I loved her as soon as she was like introduced. Of the whole season, Steve, basically Scoop's troop, and Max were my favourites. I really liked Robin. I thought she was just such a good addition to the team. And Dustin, of course, little cutie Dusty Bun, such a blessed little soul. He's quite relatable at times too, but did love Dustin. I think I was going to say more on him. I can't really remember now, and now I feel bad because like Queen needs discussing. But anyway, he's cool. What I didn't like is that Suze, I can't remember what Susie's nickname was, got completely forgotten about. Like, they used her in season 4, and then she was just never mentioned again. But again, so was like every character for season 5, apart from the ones we didn't care about. So that's that. Yeah, I quite liked his little face. It looks cute. Yeah, I thought I would have more to yap about in Scoop Street, but I fear I don't. That was like the best part of season 3 as well. Best part of the best season was their little adventures. There were some parts of season 3 that like I didn't care about that much. Actually no, I was thinking, is season 3 where he's in the Russian place? Yeah. No, it's not yet. Never mind. Give me a sec. No, it's not, because he's in the Russian place after they think he's dead, which happens in season 3, because he's still there in season 3, because he's comforting. Yeah, it's not. Because at the end of season 3, you have the amazing rendition of Neverending Story, which is the best part of all the seasons, full stop. Still in my head 24/7. And I remember specifically Hopper being like, actually looking like he wanted to die in a hole, as they were singing that. Gotta love Dusty Bun and Susie Poo, or whatever they're called. Oh my gosh, only got like 6 minutes left currently, and that might be different by the time the video gets posted, but I can yap about Scoop's Troop. That's crazy. Let me know what you want to see, if you like this editing or this style of talking. I know like only 4 people watch this channel, and I'm fairly sure all of those are my family, so hi guys. But you feel free to comment what you want to see as well. More likely to say yes to you as well. But if perchance someone that is not directly related to me happens to watch this video, let me know what you like and what you don't like, and what's good and not. And I'm gonna say here, remember to like, comment and subscribe if you want, obviously, because I forgot last time. Last video I was doing it the night before because I was like genuinely dying of a cough that still don't go away for like a week afterwards. And I forgot to say, like, come on, subscribe. I know, crazy times. So yeah, I think I've got 4 subscribers at the moment. Again, all of which I'm fairly sure are my family, but it's better than none. So that's good. I'm kind of making these the voiceover, I guess. Yeah, this is such a yappy video. Of just in the thought that it's just me watching them, or it's just my family, even if other people watch them, because I feel like that makes me more chill. Though thinking about it, the video that did the best, the sharks one, I was the most rigid in my speaking of, and I'm fairly sure that's been my parents' favourite so far. So maybe you don't like this chilled speaking, but I do. So yeah. Anyway, Alexi Diva, love him. Again, I can't really remember how this turned out. I think, yeah, looking at that nose, he did look a bit odd. He didn't look quite right, but he still looked kind of okay-ish, so it's fine. I'd say I missed him out when I was saying my favourites, but Alexi is my favourite character and was my saddest death. Fight me. He's just the best. Heartbreaking times. His spoilers again. Death was kill the whole cast off. I don't care if it could have saved Alexi. Like he just wanted a corn dog. He just wanted his toy. He was holding it, and they just shot him. Like no. But yeah, the drawing, as you can see, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. So, it's fine. Again, can't really think of what to say, but I'm conscious that we're near the end, so I think I can do it. I would recommend, if you have any sort of interest, like drawing especially, because obviously that's, or like something artistic, or I don't know, something that you do which keeps you off doom scrolling or something. I'd recommend starting a channel of it if that's something you'd feel comfortable doing. Like me, you can stay anonymous. You don't even have to put your cat on there if you don't want. But it helps you do it more, because I was quite nervous when starting this channel. That's why I did 2 weeks, because I was like, I do not draw that much. In my sketchbook before I started doing this, I draw like once a month, if that. And I'd lose motivation instantly, and so it would take me like a whole month to finish one piece. Whereas because I know I have to produce things, even though I have some backup ones, I'm drawing loads. I'm drawing like schedulely once every 2 weeks kind of, but I could probably draw more if I wanted. It's really helped like encourage that. So I would recommend, if you have something you're interested in. Unlikely to blow up, and that's not the aim of doing this. I'm not expecting it to, but it's just a really fun way to encourage you in quite a rewarding way as well. Like when you see that when I posted my first one and it got like decent amount of views for a first video, 14 on, who am I kidding? It's not that much. I was really happy. It made me like. And like when you see a subscriber go up by like 1, knowing that someone else is enjoying your work, it's quite nice. You don't have to post everything either. Like people say you should have a sketchbook for yourself. I don't, because I'm not very good at not drawing like good looking things. Not saying that everything I draw looks good, or just like it annoys me so much that I will like rub it out and fix it. But it just encourages you to get stuff done, and it's just a really good way to spend the time. And that is basically the end of the video. It's not over yet though, a little bit more. You got to this point in the video, thank you. Jeez, I was supposed to be revising computing at the moment, and I had it down as non-negotiable, not for the whole recording of this video, just some of it, but it's fine. Thank you for coming here, hope you enjoyed. Let me know like your favourite Stranger Things characters, what you want to see, etc., etc., in the comments below. Sorry for the poor quality of this photo, but oh well. Here is your honorary dolly photo. I'm at the point already where I can't remember which ones I posted or not, so sorry if this one's already there and you've already seen it, but it's a cat photo, so you can't really complain that much. Have a nice 2 weeks, I guess, and see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.